Not guilty on all counts. In the end, the jury said there just wasn't enough evidence to convict. After the verdict, Michael Jackson returned to his Neverland Ranch. CBS News correspondent Vince Gonzalez is outside the gates there. Good morning, Vince.
Good morning, Hannah. Yesterday, there were reporters here who actually thought we could be in for another week of jury deliberations, but day 72 of this trial was Michael Jackson's day. In the end, the jury did not believe his young accuser or the accuser's mother. Reached at her home near Los Angeles Monday evening, the accuser's mother had no comment on the verdict. At about the same time, out at Jackson's Neverland Ranch, jubilant fans gathered.
Really, really happy. The best day of my life.
Everybody knew he was innocent.
Joe Jackson, the singer's father, welcomed them.
How do you feel?
Justice arrived just after noon when word came the jury had a verdict. Michael Jackson was alerted and began his final long drive from Neverland to the Santa Maria courthouse. With fans cheering their support, the singer, looking weak and dazed, arrived with his family to hear the jury's decision and find out his fate. Once the courtroom was full, the jurors were brought in. The court clerk read their verdict.
We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty of a lewd act upon...
It was the same on all 10 counts, not guilty. A clean sweep for the defense. Outside the courthouse, fans who were silently waiting for word exploded when they heard the news. Jackson's lead defense attorney, Tom Mesereau, seemed to sum up their sentiment.
The man's innocent. He always was.
The total across-the-board acquittal was a slap in the face aimed at District Attorney Tom Sneddon and his deputy prosecutors. But Sneddon refused to second-guess his decision to charge Jackson.
I'm not going to look back and apologize for anything we've done. We did a very conscientious, thorough job, as did the Sheriff's Department, investigating this case.
But jurors who didn't give their names and asked to be referred to by number had a lot of problems with the case Sneddon presented.
We expected probably better evidence, something that was a little more convincing, and it just wasn't there, just wasn't there.
I think in a case like this, you're hoping that maybe you can find a smoking gun. In this case, we had difficulty in finding that.
For the jury, it all boiled down to, did they believe the accuser and his mother, or did they have reasonable doubt?
Every time that we came up to a stopping point, we all had to remind ourselves that we have a closet full of evidence that really made us always come back to the same thing. It was just not enough.
Jurors also cited the weak conspiracy charge against Jackson and the testimony of the accuser's mother, who seemed paranoid and unbelievable on the stand.
She didn't take her eyes off of us, so that was a very uncomfortable feeling.
What mother in her right mind would allow that to happen, or just freely volunteer your child, to sleep with someone?
Another juror said the prosecution's explanation of events just didn't ring true.
The timeline was a concern.
Several members of the jury said they felt very close as their duty came to an end.
I made 19 new friends, over 6 months.
Now, we're told that Jackson will now take some time to recuperate with his family. This trial has really taken a toll on him as it's gone on over the months. But eventually, his famous brothers would like him to join them in a worldwide victory tour to celebrate his acquittal. Hannah?
CBS's Vince Gonzalez at Neverland Ranch. Thank you.